Good afternoon. For 4 News Now, I'm Rob King. Welcome to today's KXLY Plus Daily Rundown, where I take you through some of the top local headlines and give an inside look as to what the 4 News Now team is working on for this Thursday. Starting with a look outside, 68 is the high today. It's going to be that sunny, cloudy mix we've had with some mild weather overnight, cooling off a little bit. Winds will be light. And then tonight is when that high pressure system is going to move in for tomorrow. And that's where we're expecting the mid-70s, shaping up for a beautiful weekend as we near 80 on Saturday. And then over the weekend, after you enjoy it and get your fill of vitamin D, it's going to cool back off for Monday with possible showers then. But it looks like it's staying pretty consistent into next week, which is nice as well. Seeing above average temperatures this time of year, not always a bad thing, however. That transitioned us nicely into what Jordan Smith is working on today. He's down at the Spokane River, going over river safety. Now, because the weather is nice, a lot of people are thinking, oh, time to hop into the river to cool off or swim, paddleboard, do all the fun activities people like to do. But the river is not quite ready for people to jump in yet. That'll be closer in the summer, near July possibly, but the river is still extremely cold and extremely fast moving, creating dangerous conditions. So Jordan Smith is down at the river speaking with Spokane City Fire about why the river is dangerous this time of year and what are some of the signs that people should look for if their body is not acclimated, signs of hypothermia, and what to do if that sets in. So Jordan will have all sorts of river safety coming up tonight. Natalie Grant, she's taken a look at a local angle to a nationwide nursing shortage. According to recent numbers, about 100,000 nurses they're short right now since the pandemic in that industry. Now, a local nursing school, they're starting to shift with how they're educating their nurses, preparing them in a post-pandemic world. And Natalie is speaking with the school about how they are going about doing that. But the school also reports that their enrollment numbers are actually pretty consistent with where they've been recently. So that's a good sign that maybe some of those gaps are going to start get filled in. But again, Natalie's going to look at how the nursing school is changing their education and their focus in this post-pandemic world. Bronte Sorotsky. She is looking at some legislation that was signed into law today. The legislative session ended last week or maybe last weekend, but Governor Inslee today signed 5 more bills into law, and they're basically healthcare protection bills today. Gender-affirming care and abortion protections for women in Washington. So Bronte wants to focus on one bill in particular, and she's speaking with a representative, one of the co-signers on that. And what that bill focuses on is protecting women's digital information. If they're using period tracker apps or other similar apps, this bill is focusing on protecting that data, and that's what Bronte is focusing on today. So she'll have more details coming up tonight. Peter Choi, he's all over the city of Spokane today because it looks like the South Hill Dog Park is relocating, leaving their location currently on the South Hill, as the name implies, but they're relocating pretty far away, about 10 miles, almost starting to go into Spokane Valley near Phelps Field at Shields Park. So again, that's like a 20-minute difference in the commute for people wanting to take their dogs to the dog park. Peter's been all over at both parks finding out why they're moving, where they're possibly relocating to, which, like I said, is Shields Park. Talk to neighbors and dog owners about what this means for them who want to take their dogs to go get some exercise, because now the South Hill Dog Park, no longer a convenient location if it does move to Shields Park. Again, 20 minutes away. That's a long time and definitely will probably affect people in that area, and Peter will be speaking with them about that. Also tonight, the NFL Draft at 5 p.m. on ABC. Seattle Seahawks, due to some shrewd trades and dumping Russell Wilson, they now have 4 picks in the first 2 rounds, 2 in the first, 2 in the second, and we want to hear from you, the viewer. Who do you think the Seahawks should draft? Where do you think they should bolster? Maybe offensive line, a defensive back, maybe look for a quarterback of the future, someone to train under Geno Smith. So again, they have all these picks. We have a post up right now on our website and social medias wanting to hear your opinion. Who do you think they should get? Let us know on that post, which you can find on KXLY.com. For those who were paying attention, the draft is tonight at 5 p.m. on ABC. You might be thinking, what about 4 News Now at 5? Well, that shifts our show times tonight. So instead of 4 News Now at 5, we're having 2 special edition shows, one at 4 p.m., which is an hour long leading into the draft, and then following the draft's conclusion at 8:30 p.m., we'll have another hour-long show. So again, the 4 News Now shows today are 4 p.m. and 8:30 p.m., plus our usual Nightside show at 11. So that's just some housekeeping for those wanting to tune in to the news tonight. Thank you for joining us. That's all we got for today. You can download KXLY Plus on your connected TVs. That's Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku. Or you can watch these on the 4 News Now mobile app on your phone. So all those stories and more from our reporters coming up. Remember, today at 4 p.m. But for now, live in studio, I'm Rob King for KXLY Plus.